For money and papers.
And so?
Oh.
And so for money and paper.
Yeah, and so for money that my husband's working for, you're working your ass off for, aren't you, love? And papers, yeah, that he's got to do for himself just to be with his family. I know that people who write things like this, you guys just don't know nothing.
They are very sad in their self.
Mm-hmm.
They are sadists.
But the thing is, you don't know us, and yet you just think you're commenting rubbish. And the reason I'm putting this out here, and I know quite a lot of our E&E fans say, don't answer things like this. I don't need to. No, I know I don't have to explain myself, but I feel the need to educate people. And I feel the need with my husband, we're here to help people. The whole reason we opened up TikTok as a whole was for showing our testimony and what God has done through our lives. But yeah, you don't know nothing. You're just commenting instead of just scrolling by. This app alone is the first app with a lot of hate on it and trolling, and it's just so wrong. So I know at the end of the day where I met my husband. I know who I met him through. I didn't just meet him here online, which I know quite a lot of people have done. And I know that this can happen, but any race can go with somebody for papers. Any race can use anybody. But at the end of the day, I know in my heart it's not in this situation. I know who I met my husband through, and I know our story at the end of the day, and I don't have to explain everything here online. It's practically none of your business, to be fair. Without being rude, it's none of your business. And at the end of the day, we have got our profile public. I know that's another thing. People will come and say, well, you've got your life on. Actually, we haven't got our whole life on TikTok. We actually keep quite a lot of our life private, and like I've just said, we don't need to tell you every detail of our relationship, do we, babe?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, even comments about my weight since I've had a baby is just totally ridiculous, and it is so wrong to do to somebody that have for the last 9 months grew a human and had to deliver that human.
I love you then more. I love your waist, darling.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, darling. But at the end of the day, it's just ludicrous how people are just commenting whatever they can comment just to try and hurt people that they don't know. It's just so wrong and so rude. And at the end of the day, I just thank God that I know who I am, and I know my identity in Christ. I know what I've gone through. I'm so darn proud of my body, babe.
I'm so proud of you, darling.
But yeah.
For that body to grow a baby. Oh.
And you guys that are saying also that, like this, and I know she has pretty much said it, that he's going to up and leave. At the end of the day, if you think he's going to leave when he's just had his own kid and he's besotted with his child, I'm sorry, I'm going to show you. Completely besotted with his baby. You really think he's going to leave that child?
Don't mind if people don't mind.
I'm sorry. No, not happening. Not happening. And no, it doesn't have to take a child for that man not to leave either. I knew he wasn't going to leave from day dot because I know the foundation of our relationship and I know where I met my husband. But again, I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm just putting some facts out there, seeming as you want to comment rubbish. Yeah, and I've also noticed, and this is my own personal opinion, that a lot of these comments are obviously fake accounts, although this one does look real, but it looks like it's Black Americans. I've noticed quite a lot of Black Americans hate on interracial couples, which is so wrong because my Nigerian family, my sisters, my brothers in Nigeria, even my husband's friends in Nigeria, they all take me as their own. and it's only people like yourself that want to hate. So keep on hating. But at the end of the day, I'm enjoying my life with my husband and our beautiful baby boy. Anyway, God bless you. Yeah, sorry, another thing. I know people have said about green card, that's not over here in the UK. And another fact for you all, over here in the UK, we have in Home Office trained people that thoroughly go through the visas. You've literally got to prove that you're genuine. You've got to prove that your whole relationship for spouse, fiance, family visa, you've got to prove that you're genuine. And at the end of the day, there is people within that office that have been completely trained to sniff out the ones that are doing it for just papers. And yeah, so just another fact for you all. And anybody that is going through it and putting in for their visas, you've literally got to put as much information and as much proof as you can to support your application. So yeah, another thing for you, money and papers. Seriously, girl, you're tripping.